When I was back in college, first time around, my goals weren't clear, my directions weren't clear, and I thought I'll be young forever, and so now reality is hitting, and now I want to make it count.
It's a lot of work. It's not, there's still days I, pull out what hair I have left because of tests, but it's so rewarding. I can't, it's really indescribable so far.
I never went to college, and the entire time I was home, I never thought about it. It wasn't like a dream I had put off. It wasn't in the back of my mind somewhere. I was home, I was with my kids, I was in the house, and I was really happy with it. What a smooch.
How's school today?
My school was great. My husband went back to school a couple of years ago in a nursing program, and he was going a couple of nights a week, still working during the day, so I would proof his papers for him, and it was a psychology paper in particular that I was reading it. I read over the assignment, I read what he had written, and it sounded like something I'd like to try, something I was interested in.
She's done really well at it, and it's kind of tough. You got to work around the family, and you got to work around your work schedule.
It's all routine. You don't even think it's out of the ordinary. This is just what I do. I take the kids, I get myself to school, I try to keep the house clean, somewhere in there, but it's really low on the list. I try to stay pretty focused on what I need to do, what the kids need to do. I don't want my going back to school to negatively affect them, because all of a sudden I don't have as much time, but I'm not going to spend all of the time on them. They're older now. I can do a little something for myself. My day begins pretty early in the morning. I have a daughter who has to be to the high school pool for 5:30 in the morning. Come home, and then I've got to get my son up. Once he's gone, I get the next one going. I take a few minutes, pull myself together, and then I make it to class. I pick up the first one at 2:45, bring her home, start on her homework. At 4:30, I go to pick up one from swimming.
Mom, do you know what you're making for supper?
Roast chicken. And then I go pick up my son from football. Go home, get supper ready. I never think about the degree I'm looking for, or how long it's going to take. I don't want to set a goal with a time limit, I guess is what my goal is missing. I would like an engineering degree, but I don't want to box myself into a time limit, because next semester I may only be able to fit one class that I need into my schedule with the kids. I take it as it comes.
It's cool that she's sort of going to school at the same time I am every day. It's a little weird though, because most kids just have their parents stay at home with other younger siblings, but my mom's at school.
We are a very busy family. For the most part, we really enjoy it. There are days when you just wish you could just take a day off, put your feet up for the afternoon, or somebody calls to go to lunch and I really can't. I have to study for this chemistry final. I can't do these things.
When I first heard my mom was going to college, I thought, wow, I'm very proud of her.
The one thing I do is every spring break, just like the younger students, I take off for spring break. I go to my sister's house. She lives in Palm Beach, and we have a great time for the week of spring break, and that has to suffice for a while. I am not sorry I didn't go to college 20 years ago, because 20 years ago I wouldn't have had the focus I have now. 20 years ago I didn't know what I wanted as well as I do now. I didn't know what I liked or disliked. The motivation and the focus for me comes from I love school. It's easy. This is one of my favorite things. That's a favorite part of my day. I can't wait to get back to school. the more involved I am with campus life, the more motivated I am to do well and keep myself here.
I'm the first generation at college. Nobody in my family went, so it was scary. The hardest part of doing homework is my kids and how to separate my homework from them. It's like I need to let them know, Mommy's going to study. This is my time. Please go find something to do, play with something. I asked my oldest daughter, Jamlesh, to play with my youngest one, which is 2, and close the door of my bedroom and study.
It felt weird because I'm a mother. It felt weird because my whole culture kind of, it just didn't go with it, because you kind of go to school right after high school or you just get married. So it's very, very hard for me, especially, to go back to school. And I did it because I knew I have to do something in life, and that's why I did that.